allow you to obliterate them, and they just blew up in your face and like did so much damage.
And they can do that mid-combat. So I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna equip the Art of the Piercing Void, because I believe I got a Jewel of Demon Seal, which will now let me upgrade everything to full. So these are the only abilities I'll probably be using, but Piercing Void is quite good against some of the stuff that's coming up. Because they're good against really nice big enemies. Oh, that's where you found the Tombow.
Oh, cool.
So it's, oh god, he's coming in.
Just immediate.
There's no mercy, Lucas. Oh god, I love the fucking nunchucks. Look at him.
Like in a nice tight corridor like this as well.
Yeah. Oh, I feel bad for him because he had a head, but then he didn't. I took his head.
But it was like you took his head as he was there, just getting knocked by these fucking shurikens while he was down.
Yeah, so here's a tip for anyone. Those enemies, if you throw a single shuriken at them, they'll stop fighting. Oh look at his Lucas.
It's your favourite.
I don't care. I don't care. I just want them dead. It's not. I would rather waste the Nimpo than lose the life.
Yeah.
Life's more important than Nimpo.
Yeah, you get Nimpo pretty regularly.
Also, keep an eye on that. Armadillo temperature is rising. That's not a euphemism. It's just a giant armadillo made of fire.
Oh, no.
It's just a very warm armadillo, Lucas. It's great. Oh yeah, of course they fire rockets at the same time. Did you think this game was fun? Also, yes, these also explode and do damage.
So I thought that it was just an explosion that wouldn't hurt you.
No.
And then, no, they do.
And keep in mind as well how much damage they do. That's small. Oh yeah, great, thanks. Fantastic.
Oh my god, no.
Do you want to guess what these do as well, Lucas, when you destroy them on Mentor mode? They respawn.
Oh.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
Like, for fuck's sake.
Oh my god.
There's no way to skillfully do this. It's just hide behind a door and hope that they miss.
Hope for the best, Carl. Hope for the best.
Yeah. And they have a nasty habit as well of respawning when you're halfway across. Because of course they do! Oh yeah, look at Ryu. Is that on this fucking like, little party boat? Loving it. I'm in. Yeah, save point.
At least the save points have been super plentiful on this level.
They are, yes. They're plentiful on every level, it's just I'm flying through them now. Because now I've got to the part where it's just like, now fuck everything, I don't care.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's right. Run down a corridor while they fire rocket launchers at you. Oh, what a dodge! That must be so terrifying from their point of view.
Yeah.
Like, they're stood with a rocket launcher and like, oh, I've definitely got him. And Ryu's just wall running past them.
That felt to me like the end of Far From Home.
Just Spider-Man, like, yeah. If only Spider-Man had the Eclipse side. Man, if you could Spider-Man on the Eclipse side, it'd be fucking incredible. You know what? You guys have fun dealing with that. Because I know that's what's about to happen, and that is that entire part of the ship's going to explode. Get wrecked!
Oh, Ryu!
Ugh. So the thing is, though, if you actually try and do that fight, after a while it comes up and says 30 seconds till ship explodes, but it doesn't tell you which direction you've got to go in.
Oh no.
And then you just watch that cutscene with you're in it, you're like, no!
Oh, the purge is complete chaos.
Yes. They're still in code red
Oh,
because
wow.
Ryu's still on board.
Yeah, we've sacrificed part of the ship.
And Ryu got away.
Protect the armadillo, no.
You've got to protect the armadillo.
Why is there an armadillo car?
Because the armadillo's just ready, Lucas. Like, why is there not an armadillo? They haven't got an engine in this ship, it's just a really big armadillo that's on fire.
I really, like, you know, the weird, crazy spider monsters that are robots were one thing, but then the fact that it's like, oh, what do you expect to be like a boss on an airship?
It's an armadillo.
I guess a flaming armadillo?
No, you don't fight that, you gotta fight Genshin first.
Oh, okay.
And Genshin's a huge bit. Oh yeah, look at Ryu! Go on, Sonya.
Like, Ryu, what the fuck is that outfit? I want it.
It's so good. I like that. Don't bring down the ship just yet, I'll do it. Oh, she's so mad.
Someone kill that damn ninja.
No.
Calm yourself.
I've already beaten Genshin like 4 times.
I will handle this.
No,
I like the left-hand side of his face is the only bit that doesn't have 18 accessories on it.
Like that man's got so many accessories. So now my mission is go beat Genshin, who is a huge fucking bitch.
He was the guy that like fought your dad at the start, right?
Yeah, you fight him like 15 times throughout the game, and he loses every time. He's like the fairest boss, and it's not fair on him because he's the fairest boss. He's the easiest one to fight.
Yeah. He's like
I'm
one
sorry,
of the only bosses that seems to fight like a human.
Yeah. That one. You're the one that had to die.
Do it now. Dodge him. Dodge him all.
Dodge like a pro.
Is that the speed that guy's reloading rockets?
Oh yeah. You wait until they start using the multi-rocket launchers, which are a thing. Oh, it's just why? Why? Fuck that one guy in particular. Just grab him with the scythe and he thinks, oh, at least it can't get any worse, and then Ryu just starts spinning. It's like, oh god, at least it can't get any worse, and
Oh god.
Fuck it, it's by like 14 items, I don't give a shit. They don't lower my ranking, I don't care. Oh great, yeah, I was waiting for the next bit of this. Oh, they missed. Unless you. And the annoying thing is, you can't do it with anything but the bow. There we go. You can try and run across or use weapons or something, but you just have to use the bow. So, go for my lazy man jog. On his way. On his bob. Save the game, and I'm gonna go for a quick bathroom break because I know there's a boss through this door.
Okay.
And I don't want to I don't want to fight the boss when I need to piss. So if you give me 1 second, I'll be back.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. Alright, so you ready?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. I want Genshin to rock up and be like, fucking hell, that outfit. How'd you beat that? Sword is so lame. That's like out of Shadow the Hedgehog, look at it. It's so everything about this man's design is like 100% edge.
Yeah.
He's got
like the lightning sword and everything.
The lightning sword, the fire on his clothes, so now we have to beat him. And he does bring in help, and his help's pretty good. Problem is, his health sucks. Second. So now he's trying to fight me with his help. Which is why...
He does a lot of damage though.
He does, but that's why I upgraded this, because... Goodbye, Black Spider Clan. There we go. So I'm not trying to actually fight him, I'm just getting rid of his help. Because when you get rid of his help, he's not actually a threat. The biggest threat is the Black Spider Clan, because they constantly throw explosive shurikens at you. The moment you get rid of them, he stops being a threat. Because by this point you'll have level 3 weapons, and you can just do this. So let's try and get one clean hit. There we go. That's one hit. So one hit does. Goodbye Genshin's life bar. So it's really scary right up until you realise if you kill the Black Spider Clan, you can just do this.
Fuck me.
So, yeah, Genshin, what a bitch. Down.
I love how you like. Oh, I know there's a boss fight coming up, so I'm gonna go through a toilet break. It's like a 30-second boss fight.
Well, I took more damage from the Black Spider Clan, if you saw.
Yeah.
The mob enemies in this game are more dangerous than the level bosses, because the level bosses have to fight you one-on-one. And that's something mob enemies can't do.
Mm-hmm.
Bye! I don't think anything's operative, to be fair.
Like, you've literally lost 2/3 of your shit.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no shit.
That's like on the level of Team America World Police. I sense that I'm going down! And she's like, her plane's on fire. But fucking hell.
It's like, we blew up half of the shit. Oh, we're going down. Yes!
Also, yeah, Lucas, we're going down on a motorcycle. Yeah! Can you tell? I 100% think they watched Devil May Cry 3, the cutscenes from it, and thought, yeah, we can do that, but then just couldn't.
But then also made it like a Black Power Ranger motorcycle.
My favourite bit about this is that wouldn't help. You're still falling at the exact same speed.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Like, unless it has the best shock absorbers a fucking motorbike has ever seen.
Then again, Joe, something that's always confused me is when you watch the Winter Olympics and you see ski jumpers, and they'll go like 200 fucking foot through the air, and then land and don't snap their ankles in half. Oh, so where's the Armadillo, Lucas?
I mean, I think if they don't land perfectly, they do.
Yeah. So this is the Armadillo. This is the actual real boss of this stage, because Genshin is not real boss. Well, can you imagine if you just beat Genshin, probably used a lot of your health items, and then you have to fight this. So I'm going to run around it.
I just thought this a monster on the world.
Yeah, but I'm going to run around this. This attack here, you can't dodge it. It is impossible to dodge, because you have to get to its side. If it does it from far enough away, it's impossible to get behind it.
Yeah,
So I'm going to show
in on it and move to the side at the same time.
Yeah, I'm just going to show off a couple of its attacks before I go up and kill it. So this is a thing it can do. If I stand still, they will hit you. Right, and Lucas, describe the area I'm fighting this thing in right now, as I just let's show off some of its attacks.
It's like just a coliseum made of ice.
Yes, and what colour is the stage? What's
White.
The primary colour? White. What colour is the enemy? It's not a trick question, I'm just asking you.
As always.
Yeah. Okay, so later in this game, you fight two of these at once, and you fight them in an arena that's about the same size, but the arena's made of lava.
Oh no.
Now imagine trying to fight two of these things at once.
And you can't see them.
Why you can't see them. And again, this is an enemy a lot of people struggle with until they realise there's a very, very easy way to kill it, and it is get your Eclipse Scythe. Oh god, no. Do not let it do this attack. Mercifully, when you fight two of them at once, they don't use that attack because they know it's unfair. You've got to jump in front of it and hit its face because its face is the weak point. The problem is, it constantly walks forward.
And constantly just does party spins.
But look how much damage you do to its head. Oh, it grabbed me, it's fine.
And then it just eats you.
Yeah. So the only weak point it has is its face. But attacking its face can result in... Oh! It's fine. So a lot of people struggle with this enemy until they realise just run up and hit it in the face. Doesn't matter, like it's a DPS like thing because look how much damage you can do if you get a clean hit. This is its second form. It will stay like this forever. So and when you fight
basically just went into like enrage mode.
Yeah, and those explosions they stop eventually, but they can go for up to 3 minutes. Something I noticed when I fought both of them at once. They were both in this mode, and both walked around doing that for 30 seconds. And every time one stopped doing it, the other one did. There is no way to dodge this. You can't attack it. They just hit you randomly. No matter how far I can go to the other end of the arena, they'll still reach me. The only option is just to run and hope you don't get hit.
God.
Now imagine two of them doing it at once. So he's nearly dead now.
Oh, this
and
just
again,
finish off.
Yeah, what weapon do you want to see the finisher with? There's a unique one for every single weapon.
Oh, okay. Go for the Tonfa.
The Tonfa, okay. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is, Lucas, I'm going to switch to my Kurisigama, which if you remember, you block with a small piece of chain, yes?
Yeah.
And do you remember all the other enemies in this level that have exploded? And no matter if you block, they do half your health?
Yeah.
Right, here's how you stop this giant explosion. I'm fine.
Oh, this is the one that you told me about.
If you can't run away from that. If you do Nimpo, it hits you. It's an instant death every time. The only way to block it, or the only way to stop it, is to block with any weapon. But as you've seen, throughout the level you play on the way to fight it, enemies exploding will always hurt you.
Oh, God.
Including enemies that are much, much smaller, do much smaller explosions. And that's what I contend is the most bullshit boss in the game, because it is the exact opposite of what the level it is in teaches you to do.
Yeah.
It's so bad. It's so bad. Like, there are forums you can find. You can go into, like, game facts and stuff from, like, 10 years ago when this game was released. People are like, how do you beat this boss? I can't escape the explosion. Even if you're on full health, on a easy mode, it'll kill you. What do you do?
What a good idea, Carl.
Block. And even though the entire game teaches you can't block explosions.
Yeah.
And when you fight two of them at once, it's even funnier. Because you stand in the middle and just block, and a giant explosion goes off. But while you're blocking that explosion, the other one can hit you, and that will do damage. So it swinging its tail breaks your block easier than a giant nuclear explosion that completely engulfs Ryu. It's so dumb. Oh, we're in Russia now.
Yeah, of course, we're just in Russia with tanks.
Yeah, we're at the Red
And
Square.
what is this?
Oh, he's the new Elder Fiend.
Impudent apes. How your hubris has grown.
This is Batman.
In the few short millennia we have been away.
No, that's
This
Sidonia.
is just edgelord Batman, isn't it?
Yeah. This game is just edgelord. I appreciate that. There's like one guy running. Look at him. Yeah! He's on his way. He's on it.
One grateful monkey.
Alright, cool. Look at now.
High infernal priest Dagradai resurrects
freezer going on here.
restores the archfiend to power.
Reminder, we've not actually met Dagradai yet. So you don't even know who he is.
This earth
No?
Yeah, he's the final level boss. He gets introduced in the cutscene before you fight him. It's so dumb. It's so good. Oh no, Russia! Go on, Boris, you got this.
I think, like, I know, for example, a couple of Zelda games kind of do that. But it's like a bait and switch of, oh, Ganon was actually the boss all along. But I don't think it feels as bad when it's like pre-established lore that Ganon keeps coming back to try and fuck over Link and Zelda. But when it's just like, oh, this guy that we've mentioned a couple of times just shows up at the very end.
Yeah. And he's a really fun boss fight because he spends half the boss fight floating just above the arena in a place where you can't quite hit him while firing laser bolts at you.
No.
It's great, isn't it? I'll buy another one. So Lucas, are you ready? I contend this is the worst mission in the entire game for one reason and one reason alone. Right, let me just open this. Got some arrows. I wonder why I'll need arrows. I'm just going to walk forward slowly.
Is it
Oh, some enemies. What's going on here? Hello. Yeah.
Oh my god.
That is all all those enemies do is fire that. Constantly for the entire level.
When you said multi-rocket launcher, I thought you meant like they shoot 2 rockets.
No. Actually, I should probably keep the bow and arrow for this bit because it is pretty much guaranteed, and I'll use
What you meant to say is the missile volley.
Yeah. So we got them. Here's the problem, though. Oh, they spawn at the other side and fight you. Okay, so I guess I better go take these ones out then, I guess.
Oh.
I don't want to get followed through the level by these.
And then the back on the other side.
Yep, and they do that 3 or 4 times for every single one of these emplacements.
Oh,
every single one. They just
I'm presuming, like, if you want to just be a dickhead, you can just run past it all.
Here's the problem, though. They never despawn. And because they never despawn, it slows the game down. Because they are still constantly firing missiles just a mile off screen. And the entire game. So you have to beat them, otherwise the game crashes. Because there's too much stuff loaded in.
Oh my god.
And there is like a cheeky way to take care of them. The problem is, that's fun and an easy way to do it, but the problem is, the moment you get to this side, they all spawn in at the other side. And that's just really shit game design. I'm sorry, it is.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's just really shitty game design to make enemies respawn. And yeah, they just constantly fire forever. And every time you take one out, they respawn at the other side.
God, there's more over there now.
Yeah, of course there is.
Oh wait, no, there's not.
There's not, okay. But Lucas, did you say that you wanted to fight more dumb robots? 'Cause I'm pretty sure I heard you say Karl. But where are the dumb robots that don't take damage properly? Of course, oh here they are.
Oh,
And
there
now
we go.
and now they've got rocket launchers.
Oh god, they're ready.
The Falcon Knee.
None of them have heads.
Don't worry though, Lucas,
God,
because
what?
of course, enemies with those rocket launchers have spawned beyond their range to fuck you up. And they will fire constantly at you
Right.
while fighting these enemies. This is why I contend this. This isn't even the bit of the game, or the bit of this level. That, oh, okay, of course. That I contend is the worst part. Because there's another bit coming up. We have to fight these enemies, and there's landmines on the floor. The problem is, the landmines infinitely respawn, so there's just a bit of the game where if you step on certain parts of the level, you explode. The problem is, these enemies' explosions can knock you onto that part of the level. Oh look, Lucas, they've spawned at the other side. Is that fun?
Oh no.
Is that enjoyable? Are you glad that the enemy's done this? And do you want to guess what happens
I'm
if you go
glad
down?
that you're the one playing.
But do you want to guess what happens if you go down and shoot them? Oh, they've spawned back again, look. There's more. And that's why they're a problem, because they shoot so many missiles, it slows the game down. And now imagine if they were doing that constantly as you're fighting another group of enemies. So I'm pretty sure I got him.
You did, yeah.
I'm glad. Right. Oh.
Essence did.
I wonder what's going to run around this corner, Lucas. They've not spawned. And here's the thing as well. They don't even spawn when you're here. They spawn when you get from behind cover.
When you jump over.
So it's not even the intended way to beat them doesn't work because they've messed up the fucking spawning on it.
They didn't mess it up, Carl. They knew exactly what they were doing.
Oh, I can't get through this gate. Joe, why? Because more enemies have spawned. And this is why this mission's a problem. Because
and the camouflage, so you can barely see them.
Because if it was just running through the level, that'd be one thing. It's the fact the level keeps making you run back.
Mm-hmm.
It keeps making you run back to fight enemies that are off screen. Oh, they're back again. And I think I'm not alone in this, but backtracking in a game, unless there is a really, really fucking good story reason for it, is never fun.
No, like, obviously you've got the classic argument of Metroidvanias.
For the sake that you want to do that, but then, Lucas, was there any real reason for me to run back?
No.
Could they not have just put more enemies in front of me to continue the mission?
But Carl, then
to
they
push
wouldn't have been able
forward.
to like blind fire you with a volley of missiles.
Yeah, that can hit you into another volley of missiles. Oh yeah, these dogs are back. Do you want an explanation for why they're here, Lucas? Fuck you. There's no explanation, they're just here.
They're just here, Carl.
And as I've already established, these are one of the worst enemies in the game. Because you can't combo them and they fire explosive shurikens out their mouths.
Thing is, Carl, I didn't get a reason for like the rocket launching giant robots. I don't need one for the wolves.
Well, they're in like the Hayabusa village, and now they're here.
Of course they are.
Oh, thank God I get to fight regular. Oh no, there's explosive things here as well. Did you think
the
this
robots
mission?
were on a helicarrier and now they're in the middle of Russia?
Yeah. Oh, so were you having fun fighting these cool enemies that are neat, fun to fight? Well, here's just guys who randomly, constantly, will fire explosive missiles at you. And now imagine trying to do this if you weren't like me and you knew where to go.
Yeah.
And you knew that they were there, and you knew that you had to go do this.
Yeah.
As an aside, because I don't think I need to like clarify, but that volley will kill you. If you don't do what I'm doing, which is block, and then every time your guard gets broken, you dash forward, which avoids taking damage.
Yeah, because the thing is, you're using a lot of techniques to stop your zombie.
Yeah, it's not clear from the way I'm doing it, but every time your guard is broken, you can quickly dodge like this and get out of it, and you'll re-guard. And that's one of the ways you can avoid taking a lot of damage from bosses.
It's essentially like a parry.
Yeah, people might see me doing it a lot against Volt, where if you just do it over and over and over again, you can avoid taking any damage from his volleys. Yeah!
Oh!
That's fun, innit? It's great though. Can't wait for those enemies to respawn.
It looks really cool, but at the same time, it's like, oh, now there's people up top with missiles.
Yeah. I got them all though, so it's fine. On Mentor, those guys respawn like 2-3 times. So what happens is you run across to get one group, the previous group respawns, you go back to get the other group, the previous group respawns again. And it happens like 4 or 5 times in a row. And it's like, oh god damn it. The game would be so fun if it wasn't for the fact they just keep throwing those kind of enemies after you. I think I got them all. Yeah. So here's the worst. These mines here.
Oh no.
And it's a cool little puzzle.
These weird like JPEGs on the floor.
Yeah, go through this and you follow the footsteps. So it's kind of fun. It's a neat little thing. It slows down the pace a little bit. It's like, yeah, follow these. You might think, oh, is there just like a set amount of mines? No, if I jump off of this, I will explode. And if you keep jumping into the same spot, you will explode constantly.
Yeah.
Basically, there's not mines. It's just stepping on one of these areas will cause your character to explode.
The floor is lava.
Forever.
Explosive lava.
Oh, and you get around the corner,
God,
that's what you got to fight. And the problem is, you can't actually get the cover doesn't help, and you can be hit while trying to aim. So I'm just going to run through. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll take the damage. I'll take the hit. Because trying to do that legit is fucking impossible. Because every single time...
Oh, no. No.
Oh!
Oh!
It's fine. You're invincible. Ting, 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 ting. Look at that fucking Raiden tech. Yeah.
Okay.
So, actually, I feel so bad for anyone who tried to do that legit because you do not have enough time to line up a shot. Because the moment you try to line up the shot, you get hit because they are above you on the level and they will go behind cover and hit you and sometimes can explode you over cover into the mines.
Oh, no.
And if you and every single step you take results in you getting hit. It is fucking infuriating, my friend. It is ridiculous. And I think... Actually, I just want to go do one more combat challenge. I'm going to do the combat challenge here, and then we can call it a day. Because I know some Black Spider Clan through here. Let's get some fun fights. Yeah, explosive. And of course, explosive shurikens. In case you weren't exploded out enough. So, let's go for the Kurisigama against these. Let's try and get some cool shit going on. Yeah! It's so fun. It's so fun to fight enemies that don't, oh, I'm so starved for fun enemies to fight. I even like fighting the Black Spider Clan now, even though they constantly explode. Oh god, no. Explosion. It's fine, because I get full health when I save outside.
See like 4 explosive shurikens sitting in the chest.
Yeah, it's fine. You know what? Fuck it. Oh, wind!
Just limbs going everywhere.
Yeah. Oh god.
Oh,
I was about to say there was a bit too much damage being done then. That was like one random shuriken might actually take me out here. Gimme. That's one. There we go. So that's how you avoid the explosions. You have to dodge at the exact right time. The problem is sometimes you'll dodge and get hit by another one. The alternate answer is to allow them to hit you and block, which you take a little bit of damage, but it breaks your block and you have to do the dodge out. Oh,
right.
don't tell me to lock the door. No, fuck's sake, lock the door.
Oh, no, Karl.
I'm just going to haul ass to the next save point. God damn it. Where do I go, Lucas? Where do I go?
Did you think you could like fight them and then run back?
Yeah, to save the game. Oh, fuck's sake. I'll just haul ass. I'll just run straight through. It's fine. Let me in.
It's fine, it's fine.
We got this.
You do you, Karl.
Go on, Ryu. Thankfully, I'm wearing my Jaguar print so I can run faster. That's not actually a thing, but I kind of wish it was. Like, give abilities to...
that would be cool, yeah.
I do like when costumes in games give you special abilities.
Well, I think one of the best ones is, you know, game we're playing through now. Resi 4.
Well, I thought you were going to say Metal Gear Solid 3. Because that's the actual real example.
But I was going to say Resi 4 because the suit of armor one that
makes
gets
Ashley
Ashley
invincible.
to not take damage and not be able to get carried away.
Which makes the game a lot easier.
It's like it doesn't give you any abilities, but it takes some frustration out of the escort mission.
It does, yeah. Also, yeah, there's a key to get through that door. The key's through here. Again, what is the fucking point? You've got to go round here. It's literally, you've got to take 4 fucking steps, and there's not even a fight to stop you.
Yeah.
It's just, what is the fucking point of that? It's so dull. God damn it. I'm in.
I can see why those keys were just straight up removed.
Yeah, from the game.
So
And again,
what, like, really? Why?
I had to walk around that.
Oh god, Karl.
Yeah, the game's crashing. So this is where, for me, the game absolutely started shitting the bed, because all those enemies that were above were still firing rocket launchers while it was trying to spawn bats in, and you can hear the rocket launchers from off screen. And sometimes, if you like clip through the wall with the camera, you can occasionally just see them firing rockets at you. It's great.
Oh my god.
Oh man, imagine how accurate you'd have to be to take out a bat with this thing. Take out a little batty. Yeah, we in.
Thing is, you say accurate, like reuse, just taking.
No, it's just like some kind of god
twirling it
beast.
all. Just twirl until you hit the bat.
I'm in a train station now. Oh no! The Black Spider Clan. Oh god, that guy got fucking wrecked.
Oh god, oh god.
Ooh, the damage. So here's the one thing about the Kurisigama that's kind of an issue. The wind up on a lot of its attacks is really bad.
Yeah.
It takes so long to swing the actual weapon that it leaves you so open for stuff like explosive shurikens, where like this attack here is really good. You can be hit out of it.
I imagine though that's why like, the air combo is really good.
The air combo is good, but it doesn't do a lot of damage to regular enemies.
But more just I mean, for the sake of like unleash it in the air where it's hard to hit you.
Yeah, that's the thing. One of its best attacks is this one. But it takes, like, that swing takes a fucking age. And you will get hit out of it almost every time by an explosive shuriken.
But when you manage to pull it off, that's just fucking shredded.
It does, yeah. Well, I guess that's risk reward in a nutshell.
Yeah.
It's just a shame that half the really good moves in the game can't be done against regular enemies. Oh. So these are like the first actual normal looking people you encounter. It's crazy. There's just like some random dignitary here, like. Uniki's ID.
I like that. This is the first normal person we see in the game. Oh, they're dead.
Yeah. It's like it's really difficult to tell what is the world of Ninja Gaiden, because we've got robots with people strapped inside, so cybernetically enhanced people, but then you've got people in gladiatorial coliseums.
Werewolves.
Yeah.
You've got
Aha!
demons, ninjas, cyborg ninjas.
Finally.
Fucking, like, just everything.
Perfect. And here's a pretty fun little detail. If we just stand still, you can see that the ground's shaking. That's because there's a really big enemy outside. And we'll fight that next time, but I just want to, as a quick spoiler for everybody, you fight him while people fire rocket launchers at you continuously.
Of course you do.
Yeah! Ninja Gaiden 2, buy this game! Itagaki's an asshole! This game's pretty fun.